I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die, yeah. Did it die. Did it die. I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die?
Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
No.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
Won't die.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
My aunt think I'm perfect, I know I'm not. My mama be worried, I told her stop. They know I did drugs and think that I'm off. Little do they know I never could stop. My manager hate when I'm pulling up late. Back on my bullshit, she think it's a phase. I got relations I gotta maintain. I'm two different people, my side and my main. Yeah, I'm sober, I'm an addict, I'm a lowlife, I got habits, but I refuse to be average. Really so tired of acting, don't know what I miss no more. Too bad you don't hit me more. I'm bad when I get too bored, careful what you wishing for.
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
No.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die? I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
Won't die.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
Wait.
Did it die?
I'm a stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die.
but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me, hold on to me. Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me, hold on to me. Thought you'd call, but you didn't, so I'm sitting here. Thought I heard my phone ring, but it disappeared. Guess I'm just losing my mind again. I told myself to breathe in, but the darkness hung its teeth in, and its mind has got me thinking. Sick and tired of feeling, so sick and tired of dreaming, 'cause I always wake up sick and tired of believing that this pain will never end. Oh, I've had enough. Cause it always comes back again, and I'm not even gonna pretend that it's okay. Constantly putting bad thoughts on replay. I really don't like living life this way, but I know that these things will never change. Tell myself to breathe in, but the darkness sun gets deep in, and its mind has got me thinking. So sick and tired of dreaming, 'cause I always wake up. Sick and tired of believing that this pain will never end. Oh, I've had enough. I've had enough. Here we go again. You're my friend. You're my Here we go again. I'm so now I'm I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NLC closed qualifiers, the best of 3 match between Lundqvist Lightside and NOX Esports. That will kick off in just a minute. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. I sure am, repping the Lightside suit. And today, of course, we have the NLC close qualifier, where we have, I think 26 teams. Not everyone playing tonight, but 26 teams that could qualify for NLC Division 2. 8 teams are going to qualify in the end. And yesterday we saw NT up against AAB Esports, natives I think they're called, 2-0 AAB. And we had Domino Esports up against Chaos. And Domino, their mid laner, actually didn't know they were playing. Or something, because they did not show up, so there was a free win for Domino, 2-0. Very nice. We have, I think, 5 or 6 Swedish teams in the bracket. We have Lundqvist Lightside, we have Lundqvist Darkside, we have Alpha Pack Esports, we have Lonamania Oldies, Carolina Black, and Typical Boosted Animals. And we have Alpha Pack Esports up against Carolina Black, so that will be a Swedish battle, which is a bit unfortunate. We also have Lundqvist Darkside up against, let's see who it is, Flung Esports. Very nice. Hopefully I will be invited to the lobby shortly by my good friend Dom Punk, or perhaps Fatty P, or perhaps not. Going to check that all players are yes, all players are readied up. And actually, my good friend Wicked invited me this time. Feels good, man. Yes, so it is NOX Esports up against Lundqvist Lightside. NOX Esports has side selection. Yes, okay, so will be a pro draft. I will be hiding this chat. Did I get the link? I will go into this scene. I will do this real quick. So that I do not leak a link. But I am here. I'm not be right back. It's just a little bit of trolling. Okay. Yes. And it looks like... well, I'll just go back here for a second. Looks like NOX has elected to go for blue side. They have side selection, like I said. Which means, unless you're not familiar, NOX Esports will have first pick, first ban, and everything like that. Very cool. Spamming things. Okay. Back here. Now I leaked it anyway. Nice. Good job, Basic. Very nice. Well, I tried to be sneaky, that went well. Let me now go... not there, but here. So shortly we will be getting into the champion select of the best of 3 between NOX Esports and Lundqvist Lightside. The winner here will go up against Belfast Storm tomorrow, who are waiting in the second round of the upper bracket. The loser today will go into the lower bracket and will be playing against a team which we do not yet know. Unless they get a free win in the lower bracket. Let's not get into it too much, because it's a bit confusing. But, okay, so we are into draft. Let me just explain real quick. To get qualified for the NLC Division 2, if you are playing in the upper bracket, you need to win 3 best of 3s. This one, and 1 tomorrow, and then 1 next weekend. If you lose, you will have to play 5 best of 3s in total in order to qualify. And if you lose 2 BO3s, then you're out and you're instantly qualified for Div 3 instead. So now we are into draft. NOX Esports ban away Sigs instantly. Lightside follow up with the Thresh. I've not seen too much of NOX, but I know their top laner is... I hear he's the scary one, the one to look out for. So perhaps we'll be seeing a Fiora ban, because I do know he plays that champion a lot. NOX ban away the Silas, Lightside follow it up with a Twisted Fate ban. Currently the mid lane champions are being, well, targeted. Ilya being banned away. I can only imagine what the last ban is, because it's been a world presence. The little kitten floating on the book. Perhaps we will be seeing a Yumi ban, perhaps not. Has been surprisingly high priority in Worlds. And it is indeed the Yumi ban. So what do NOX Esports take away instantly? Their first pick. Lucian is open, Saya is open, and Saya gets picked. And obviously Saya is going into the bot lane unless NOX are complete wizards. Therefore it makes sense for Lightside to pick bot lane here. Perhaps you want to take away the Rakan to deny the Saya Rakan combo, although Saya is good even without Rakan. Well, Lightside are not picking a complete bot lane, that's for sure, because they lock in the Viego R1. That is most likely going into the hands of Svikter. I think lane Viego got buffed, so you could play him lane again. But I think that just very recently happened, so I'm not quite sure. And that's a Swain lock-in. Okay. And I think that's going into the hands of Sina. He of course has a lot of Swain games in solo queue. And let me get back to that Viego pick. Since Conqueror has been nerfed, I have seen that I've heard that some players are now taking PTA instead of Conqueror because, well, it got nerfed. So perhaps we'll be seeing something like that from Svikter this game if it's going into the jungle. Well, I mean, I guess it's the same if it's going lane. Doesn't really matter. And we did see the Rakans who will have the Saya Rakan bot lane for NOX Esports this game, and the Camille blind pick as well, probably going into the top lane. Camille can be played mid lane, but unless you're named Knast, you don't really do that. So now the R3, last pick of the first picking phase for Lundqvist Lightside. Could definitely be a top lane unless they want to blind pick mid. Or, well, I mean, support makes sense as well. Yeah. That makes way more sense. Way more sense. So, I'm going to assume that it is the Swain Leona for Lundqvist Lightside in the bot lane, Diego in the jungle, and now they should be targeting mid lane and jungle. And they ban away the Galio from the mid laner of NOX Esports. NOX Esports. Oh, Aurelia was open. That was a bait. Aurelia is now banned. Will be no Fatty P Aurelia this game. Wow, I didn't even realize it was open. But I would have to assume that NOX very much knew what they were doing. There's no way they just blunder and miss to ban Aurelia first ban phase. So they left it open, and now Lundqvist Lightside ban away the Ekarim. The last ban from NOX Esports. I mean, Camille is pretty much fine into almost every single top lane matchup. So I think they're going to target yet another mid laner from Fatty P. And they are indeed. Syndra gets banned away. And I would have to assume Lightside picks top here. Because surely Camille is top lane. Camille can be flex mid, like I said. But most likely she's top. And that's Sven. I just mixed up Svene and Shen. Turn into Sven. It will be Svene on Shen this game. NOX Esports picking Lee Sin. A lot of AD damage. They will have to pick an AP champion, surely. They are hovering the LeBlanc, which is of course AP. I'm just thinking, Shen can just build so much armor this game because it's AD top, AD jungle. Sure, LeBlanc is AP, but I mean, he can just stack armor early. Which has to feel good, I think. Or in my mind, it definitely feels good at least. Yone hover for Fatty P, and that is the Yone for Fatty P. Oof. If you look in clips, you can, I think in this channel, you can see a pretty insane 4-man ultimate from Fatty P on the Yone. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me go here real quick, and let me see what they're saying. Okay. All good. Everyone's ready. And we are into the real draft. The picks and most likely the bans are going to be exactly the same. Ooh. Okay. Saw something interesting in Discord, but definitely might happen. And yes, so we have the Shen up against Camille in the top lane. And this is just a lane that, well, Shen is actually an underrated champion early. Then has kill potential very early because everyone underestimates his damage. Everyone. Shen can run Ignite and Ignite. What? Ignite and Flash rather, instead of TP Flash, which is what most top laners run. Yet of course, Camille can also be running TP Ignite, which because Camille does not need a flash, because her hookshot E allows her to travel a lot of distance and allows her to be safe and also engage. So perhaps both top laners will be taking Ignite, although perhaps Svene will not take Ignite because it's the Camille and he's not, well, the carry this game. He's just meant to chill in lane, maybe get something done if Sviktor roams or ganks, or Fatty P roams, Leona roam, whatever. But he's not the star of the show, so I would not be surprised to see Shen taking teleport this game. Even though, like I just explained, Shen can definitely run Ignite. In the jungle, we have Lee Sin up against Viego. Very cool. They fight. Hog. Nice. Mid lane, LeBlanc up against Yone. Yeah, I can't really say much about that. Very cool. Mage up against, or well, ranged up against melee. Should favor LeBlanc a bit, but of course Yone's damage is absolutely insane, and the scaling on the champion of Yone is bonkers. Insane. I saw a good friend of mine, Knas, play Yone in solo queue last night at like 4 AM. He went 1 and 6 in lane or something. And then he just scaled, and just 1v2'd, and then eventually they won the game. Because it's Yone. That's nice. And of course we have Saya up against Swain in the bot lane. I have no clue how that matchup goes, but I know that Saina has a lot of games on the Swain. It's a big comfort pick. And, well, Saya doesn't have too long range, so therefore the Swain makes more sense than if it would have been a Caitlyn. Of course the Saya Rakan combo, very strong. Kak is in the chat. Hello, hello. Hermavev, Hog. And the Bakan up against the Leona. Don't really know. Easy stomp for Nox. I like it. I appreciate the confidence. Very cool. I like it. I could say easy stomp 2-0 for Lightside, but I try to be unbiased when I'm casting. Yeah, I can definitely see the early game. Oh, you want me to flex, Kakis? Yeah. I mean, who wants to talk about the draft anyway? You wanna see this? You wanna see his guns? Wait, my cape's in. Are you seeing this? Ah, wait, actually my muscles are twisted. Happens sometimes, wait. Bit unlucky, but my muscles were apparently twisted. Are you seeing this though? You still staying easy 2-0, huh? I didn't think so. Oof. Okay, so we're currently waiting on the spectator delay. 1 minute and 10 seconds we will be getting into the loading screen, and you will be seeing the new overlay for the in-game, which is very nice. Jungle J, the jungler from Darkside, actually made all this, so big credit to him. It took quite some time because we had a lot of things to say about it. We wanted this way, and it has to follow Lightside graphics, blah 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 blah. Went back and forth a couple of times. Caster diff won't help. You're permabanned. And eventually we came up with this. Perhaps it's not the final product, but it's very close to it, and it's very nice. There might be some slight changes in the future, but we're very happy with how it turned out. I think. At least most of us are. That's very nice. Okay, let me turn the music off because we're about to get into the loading screen of first game of NOX Esports up against Lundqvist Lightside in the best of 3 in the NLC Division 2 closed qualifier. And here we are. And of course, teams are on the wrong side, but let's see if this works. Oh, oh wait, it's the wrong logo here. Fix. There we go. Okay, everything is correct now. Oh! And as expected, we have the Camille with the TP Ignite. But quite unexpected, it is Ignite Flash on the Shen. Even though we... Oh! Because they have TP on the Swain, so they don't need it on Shen, perhaps? Clean overlay. Thank you so much. Big shout out once again to Jungle J, playing in Darkside right now, up against Flung Esports. We just made this. We are into the first game, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn off the chat, turn on objective timers rather. Zoom out a bit. It's time. NOX Esports up against Lundqvist Lightside. Best of 3 series. Winner faces off against Belfast Storm tomorrow.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, LeBlanc already used a charge of her corruption pot. He's resetting anyway. Rakan placed an early ward in the middle bush in bot lane. He will now reset, pick up a sweeper. Quite common strategy nowadays. It's a very, very standard start from both teams. As of right now, it looks like both junglers are starting topside.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, because Nox wants to start in the lane because of the bush, or the bush control that you have because of the ward. And actually, well, never mind. I was completely wrong. Victor starting on the blue buff, and God2 from Nox is starting solo on the red buff. Looking at the keystones, I'm not seeing anything crazy. P with the... Oh, nice W from Rakan onto Syna. Get a very nice trade, although there's some trading back. Syna taking down to about 40%. I love you, or Illy, taking down to 50% HP. Of course, Wayne has some sustain from the passive. Whenever you pull someone towards you, or land a W, you get a stack that gives you max HP and plus, well, I think some healing, I don't know how much, but plus 5 HP. And Svena trading very nice in the top lane, almost killing Arcane Teddy, but of course Camille has the passive and survives. Ignite used, and Camille will be forced back, probably needs to teleport back into lane as well. Interestingly enough, both junglers pathing towards the top lane. Now Victor looking for something in the mid lane though. As double buffs. Light is quite far up under LeBlanc. Has no W now. This is going to have to flash for sure. Flashes away from the Viego W, although I think Victor didn't actually land that W. I think it was a bit short, otherwise LeBlanc would have been stunned there. But it is the flash from side, and now God2 looking for Svena in the top lane. Svena will be probably forced to flash here as well. Unless he dodges the Lee Sin Q, of course. Actually, he does not have to flash. Thank you for that grass proc. And now Victor looking for something. Perhaps we're going to fight this in 2v2. Victor going on towards God2. Surely wins this 1v1. But here comes Arcane Teddy. Victor flash away from the Camille E. God2 goes in. Victor gets first blood. Arcane Teddy still gets Victor though. And now it's 1v1. Svena against Arcane Teddy. Scythe is roaming up though. Svena has to run. First blood goes to Victor, who now picks up a scene on the Viego, who actually went conk. No PTA. Some trading in the bot lane. Dompong taken down to half HP. Has to run. Down to about 130 HP actually. No summoners blown in the bot lane. And an early kill on the Camille rather. Very nice. Will be able to pick up the Sheen on her first reset. For sure. Oh, she got the double buff as well, of course.
The future favors the versatile.
First dragon of the game is going to be the Ocean Dragon, spawning in 18 seconds. Lightside currently has quite good control over that river. Now Nox going in on towards the bot lane of Lightside, where actually Dompong counter engaging. Eilig is taken down to about 1/3, use the cleanse, and now Ignite expensed as well. Although Syna was forced to flash. So in terms of summon spells, it's a positive trade for NOX Esports. And How is Snubby in chat? Aren't you playing? I thought you were part of some team that's playing today. Maybe not. Wait, no, he's... maybe he's NLC D1. I'm trolling, I think. Okay, Scythe teleporting back into the mid lane. Now here's P with the roam, although Dompunk as well. Supports just keep roaming this split for this season. That's a common play now. When the bot lane resets, the support just roam mid or, well, in some instances top, and both ADCs just run back to lane alone. Now NOX could be getting caught out, but RP does not use ultimate D. I don't know what it's called. I think they're starting up the Ocean Dragon. Early Ocean Dragon is such a nice dragon to pick up. Makes laning so much easier. Looks like it will be completely uncontested. Light with a nice trade on towards Varp. Varp down to about 1/3. Might be forced to reset. Has no teleport. Oh, Sikter. Nah, but... Okay. Sikter executes on Dragon. Dompunk picks it up for the team. Lightside does get the Dragon. And that was a... as I like to call it, a quick recall. That was completely intended from Sikter, because now we didn't have to stand 8 seconds and recall. Nah, I'm just kidding. That was... that happened. Didn't really impact anything though. There was no punish, but yeah, enhanced recall. You can see Arkin Terry on the Camille up about 15 CS at the moment, which is to be expected. Camille should be up in CS against Shen. Otherwise, it's quite even all around the board, except for junglers, because I guess perhaps Svikter didn't get to farm as much as he wanted since he executed, so he's down about 12 CS right now. Or well, exactly 12 CS right now. Scythe trading quite nicely in mid lane. Very low on mana now though. NOX are starting Herald with 2 members. The mid laner has no mana. Picks up the honey fruit though. Now he has mana, so this should be the Rich Herald picked up for NOX Esports. Scythe staying in lane with quite low mana, but of course Keep was there to assist him, so there was no threat from Lightside. You can see Arcane Terry building towards the Divine Sunderer. It definitely makes sense when you're up against a tank such as Shen, as opposed to Trinity Force, which you can build otherwise. But of course, Divine Sunderer gives you armor and magic penetration, I believe, which is obviously nice when you're playing against a tank. Quite low action, first 10 minutes of the game. After that first blood. The most action we've had this game is Svikter fighting against Dragon, and it was a close 1-1. Dragon actually came up ahead in that one. But it was an unfair 1v1 because Dompunk came in the end and played the Dragon. placing literally in mid lane. We'll be picking up at least 2 plates here, but not much more than that. Get some gold into the buckets of Lee Sin and start on the LeBlanc. A Dumpunk initiating in the bot lane gets taken quite low. Sign of course has the ultimate as well. There's some nice damage on towards Nox. And actually Ely is forced to use Featherstorm, Cleanse, Flash, everything. Does survive, but every single sum is expended except for the flash of Peep. While Lightside only used the Ignite from Dumpunk. Oh, Victor might be getting caught out here. Uses the ult, gets the flash away, side flash after though, and now he gets over the wall. And ulti coming in. Godtur might be getting caught out here. Actually, I think he's going to fall here. Vienna picks up that kill, and now they're going on towards LeBlanc's side, getting taken dangerously low. And will surely get taken down by Victor. Faripy survives as well. Arcanteri now running for his life. Victor going over the wall. Misses the E because he can't play LeBlanc. But he can play Viego, so he goes back into Viego. Oh my god, Camille damage is so high, those Victor will have to run or otherwise he's gonna die. Taunt misses the Camille, and Camille will get away with a kill. Oh, what? Camille actually went Triforce. Okay, interesting. And now Faripit teleporting bot lane. Of course, Saya with no ultimate is going to be super dead here. Up 2 levels down up against the Yone. Diana might be getting this kill. No, Faripit picks that one up. Very nice teleport from the mid laner of Lundqvist Lightside. I'm quite surprised Arcanteri went Triforce this game. I've heard from Knast, a big Camille enjoyer, that Triforce is the better build, and he definitely prefers that one. So perhaps it's the same for Arcanteri. But if there's ever a game where you go Sunder, I think this is the one. Ooh. Perhaps then is not his primary target, which it should not be. Then Triforce, of course, is good. Lightside pick up the second dragon of the game, by the way. Cloud Dragon, which means we will have a Infernal Soul. Well, it didn't really mean that, but it is what it resulted in. Xian, yes. Here we go. That's what I accidentally said earlier. Too much. Oh, gotta be trading on towards side in the mid lane. Just a short skirmish though. Fair plating falling in 20 seconds. Lowest tower is currently the top lane one. But no tower super close to falling just yet. Nox are looking for something in the top lane. Victor and Svene is alone under the tower. Faripy going in on towards Sai, but it does not go for the dive. Sai, of course, has Featherstorm. Nox are looking to set up a dive in the top lane, but there's delaying for so long, and now they get a nice taunt on towards Arcanteri. Arcanteri uses the hookshot away though. There's no way Nox can dive this now. If we're probably looking to dive Vienne. I think I'm just gonna say Xienne. It's natural at this point. Dompon getting rooted up by LeBlanc once and twice, and probably gets taken down. Actually, Shen ult's coming in, now gets on towards the Lee Sin 2-man ultimate from not Dompon, Faripy. Actually, that's a double kill instantly for Faripy, and now Ily is running for his life. Used the Featherstorm, but it might get taken out. Does not actually. It gets to survive that one. Faripy now 3-0 and 2 on the Yone. I think Dompon actually got a 2-man ultimate as well. And while all that was happening, while Nox tried to set up a dive in the top lane on Xienne, Vienne playing Shen, Victor was there to aid him and they could not dive. And while all that happened, Sina was just throwing punches at the bot lane outer tower, eventually picks up the first tower of the game. And while there was about 1k goal, or a bit less than 1k goal lead for Nox previously, actually, never mind, goal is going to be dead even, because Arcanteri pick up the top lane outer tower as well. Never mind. B has completed his mythic item. Well, pretty much everyone has completed their mythic items except for Scythe and Eiley, of course, going for the new Saya build where you go Q max Essence Reaver into something. Not an ADC, so I don't know exactly, but I know you go Q max and Essence Reaver first item. Perhaps it's Gale Force, pretty strong item. And I think you go the rune that gives you shorter CD on the Essence Reaver cooldown as well, or the Bean cooldown rather. So that you can proc it more often. Lightside are looking for the second Rift of the game. Oh, what? Fatty is so good. Now Godtur has to kick Fatty away, but he's going to fall here. Surely he tries to flash away, but he's super dead. Sina gets a W, gets plus 5 HP. Just thank you for that one. Going to fall though, because Scythe gets a nice pick. Dompunk might be getting taken down as well. No E from Scythe, as right now Dompunk trying to land the Zenith Blade on towards the Blanc, but of course you can just jump back. Lightside still looking for the Rift Herald, because of course there is no jungler from NOX Esports. Oh, Spinner with the flash shot on towards Saya, and she's instantly dead. And Dompunk gets a one-man ultimate onto Rakan. Saya already dead, and they pick up yet another kill. Double kill goes into the hands of Shen. Not ideal, but it's a 2-0 in that particular skirmish. Nonetheless, Lightside pick up the second Rift Herald of the game. RP might be getting caught up by Arcanteri, but Lightside are still here. Sen ult comes in from Svene, and this will surely be a taunt. He misses the taunt on towards Arcanteri. Actually, there is a blast comes, so he might get out. Oh, and oh my god, it still dies because... Oh my god, RP such a alpha male, flashes over the wall and picks that one up. It's shut down on towards Arcanteri. It's now 4-0 and 5 on the Yone. And it's... Oh. An Infernal Dragon spawning in 19 seconds. Camille spawning in 22 seconds. Has teleports to Arcanteri. Will be able to join the fight. RP should reset. Okay, he has one key goal. Has teleport, so he could reset, but he does not. Like Lightside just instantly want to go for this dragon. Viena is in the top lane, has no teleport, so he will not be able to join his team. But the pressure he's applying might force Camille to teleport top lane. Oh, and they're double teleporting top lane. Viena is probably going to die here. Arcanteri trying to find him, and now actually TP coming in. Double teleport from Lightside as well. Both Sina and Paddy are coming in. They're looking to turn this around. Lightside get the dragon. DNA has yet to fall. It does fall in the end. Arcanteri now running for his life. Paddy might be getting another kill. 5-0-5 on the own, and they're looking for even more. E from Sina does not quite land. Oh, now here comes backup from Nox. Ely is coming in. Now Paddy and Sina are running. They could turn this around with the ultimate from the Yone. Could get a 3-man ultimate. Gets only one. Gets only the Rakan. And Sina gets taken down. Paddy might get taken out as well. But here comes even more backups. Victor's here. And oh my god. And the Lightside is going to clean this up. Dompunk. Oh, he predicts almost, I think, kind of. And they pick up yet another kill. Oh my god. What is this fight? And now Lightside. You thought Stiana was alone? No. Everyone has Shen ultimate and joins him in the top lane. Double TP from Fatty P and Sina. Meanwhile, Victor picks up the dragon, and after they do that, they run straight through the rivers, run straight up into the top lane. Victor and Dompunk join their team and turn around the fight. Lightside are now 14-5 in kills, 3k gold up, 1 tower up, 3 dragons up. And what just happened? Fatty P is 6-0-6. Godtur looking for something. Fatty P still hasn't reached it. Dompunk is probably going to die here. Dying for his team sins. That's a nice pickup for NOX Esports. Fatty P now resetting with 2,345 gold. Oh my god, this is a fed Yone. And it's going for the Infinity Edge second item. Oh, actually it could be Bloodthirster. Never mind. It probably is Bloodthirster. That's probably way better. Yes, it is. Probably. Oh, and he picks up a stopwatch as well. For even more survivability. 20 minutes into the game, Baron has spawned Svene on the Shen. Shene, as I've began to call him this game. I can't really say his normal name because of his champion choice. Now picked up a redemption. Looking to aid his team even more than he already is with the Shen ultimate. It looks like Ely is building towards the Immortal Shield Bow on the side. Yes, I say Ely. I'm not gonna say I love you every single time. Oh, Lightside are engaging in the mid lane. 2v3 though, Dompong might get taken down. But of course, Shen is always available. Gets the Stand United and they gets a free taunt onwards. God2 gets taken down. Farapi is now godlike on the Yone. On the Yone, sorry. English is quite difficult sometimes. Two major ultimates expended from NOX Esports. Featherstorm as well as the quickness from Rakan. Lightside are engaging on towards Arcanteri. Arcanteri gets taken super low and he's the most fed member of NOX Esports. Mortal Silvo gets procced by side. That's quite nice. Might force Lightside away. Forces the entire Lightside away. Everyone is recalling. No teleport, so this is probably going to be a mid tower falling in favor of NOX Esports. Much needed gold.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Now the next big fight I'm going to have to guess is going to be around the Infernal Dragon. If Lundqvist Lightside secure this dragon, they will pick up the Infernal Soul. Which is very strong, very strong. Gives you even more damage, some burst damage, and even more damage. Oh, die. It's taken down quite low. Has teleport though. Infernal Drake spawns in 15 seconds. Lightside are probably going to look to control this river entirely. Arcanteri bit pushing in the top lane. Has teleport, of course. NOX have to try to fight this. Diana, of course, is ready with the Stand United on the Shen. Goldter almost hits a Sonic Wave on towards Farapi, which could have been a pick. Of course, Farapi has Flash, has Stopwatch, has pretty much everything. Now they're engaging on towards Arcanteri. If Arcanteri falls, it's going to be a team fight for sure. Arcanteri gets away though. A lot of things expanded. Now Dompong is taken down quite low. Sana going in, and here comes the quickness from Rakan. Flash, W. Goes onwards Dompong though, not quite the target you're looking for. Dompong doesn't even fall, actually falls in the end, but it's a trade 1-for-1. The support squad as of right now. Side is surely going to fall as well, and he does. And RP was looking for something, I think. NOX are trying to go for the Baron? Oh, it was pinged from Lightside. Right. Lightside pick up the Infernal Dragon, which is a lot of gold that you cannot see. I would have to say like probably about 3,000-4,000 gold. Oh, Arcanteri saw he's going over the wall with the sweeper. When Sina was looking for something, probably could solo kill the Camille right there, especially with the 2 Infernal Dragons, which has also resulted in the Infernal Soul. 4, 1 and 8 on the Shen. And actually, let's take a bit of a look at the gold graph of the champions. In the top lane we can see that Arcanteri is up about 1.2k gold on the Shen. Makes sense, but very important for NOX that he is ahead. About a 1.4k gold lead in the jungle for Victor. Mid lane, 2k gold lead for Farapi, who's absolutely huge on the own. Saya, Ely, up 700 gold on Sina as of right now. 300 gold lead for Peep on the Rakan over Dompong on the Leona as well. And it is actually Infinity Edge second item for Yone. That's quite an alpha male move, I have to say. Now Lightside are looking for the Baron. It will force NOX here. Goldter gets taken down almost entirely. He's down to 30% HP. Now Dompong is quite far in, but of course it is going to result in the Baron for Lundqvist Lightside. Goldter tried to go for a steal, but he couldn't. Now someone has to reset and deal with Arcanteri though, because he is split pushing in the bot lane. Has taken down the outer tower, will maybe even take down the inner tower, which gives so much gold. Lightside are looking for Goldter, who is in the jungle of Lightside. And Sviene has reset. Oh my god, Scythe! Oh my god, is he going to fall for Dompunk? Yes, he is. No, actually, he's not, because Saina gets it with the Leandris Torment passive. Nice kill steal there. And Gunter gets out, but at the cost of his mid laner's life. Mid lane tower going to fall eventually, but as of right now it's only Sign and Dompog in the mid lane. Paddy P and Victor are pushing in the top lane, and the top lane inner tower is going to fall right now. King Teddy has to hookshot away. And pressure across all lanes. Now Lightside are rotating 4 members into the mid lane though, and are looking for a dive. Gets on towards P, and he might get taken down, but it's only the support actually survives. Paddy P going for something, has the E of course, and Ely gets almost taken down. What? Something is forced to reset though, but he does not. Gonna pick it up the bot lane inner tower, and this is the last inner tower falling in the span of under 1 minute. Oh well, about 1 minute. And if Lightside gets a pick on towards Arcane Teddy, the game is over. Arcane Teddy is pretty much his entire team, it feels like, but well, he has to try to get on towards Saina. Saina of course has the stopwatch. First inhib tower falling. They're now looking for the bot lane inhibitor as well. Surely it's going to fall. Baron buff shortly going to run out. But the inhib falls before that. Now they might rotate all members into the mid lane. Dompong has regened up to about 60% HP. Ocean Dragon doing a lot of work. And now Lightside are resetting before the Baron times out. But it's about to in just a second. They're now picking up huge items. They picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towers, I think, in total with that Baron push. They're going back to base with tons of gold and are now going back onto the map with the thought that they're going to finish the game shortly. Stopwatches across the board pretty much. Every single player of Lightside has stopwatch except for Sviene. Arcane Teddy has to try to find a pick, of course, but it's going to be so difficult when everyone has a 2.5 second status. Oh, and Paddy going in the mid lane, but he misses the ultimate completely. Almost gets taken down. Of course, had the Shen ultimate and had DA as well, so it was quite safe. Goldter getting taken down. Dangerously low. Lightside, this is not the best fight I've seen. They get nothing. Huge redemption from Sviene though. Gets like 3k healing almost. They're going on towards Arcane Teddy. They get a kill on towards Dompong though. And no one falls from NOX Esports. Lightside just had to wait because there were 2 super mini waves in the bot lane. But, of course, now Elder spawns in 5 seconds. If Gunter cannot steal this, then it's surely going to be the game. NOX has to try to fight this. No ultimate for Saina, no ultimate for Paddy P, no ultimate for Sviene. This could be the fight that NOX are looking for. Although they only have the ultimate for the Camille. Ultimatum. Sviene going on towards Ide is going to 1v1 him. The Saina is so weak compared to the Shen. And Sviene is trying to go for the end. Oh, I'd like to go going to teleport. Okay, Teddy gets taken down super low. Peep survives. Paddy P is legendary. Now surely they're going to teleport into the base, right? Lightside could double TP. They're going to try to take down Arcane Teddy, which is going to result in the game anyway. They're probably going to double TP right here though. You don't need to take down Arcanteri, it's just a game. Here comes the first TP from Sina. Surely or Fatty P as well. Yes. Double TP coming in. Eiley doesn't fall, but their Nexus is surely going to fall in just a couple of seconds. Before that, they're looking to take down Godthur. Godthur survives this time. Sina doesn't take him down because Fatty P takes him down. He's legendary. 10-0 and 9 on the Yod. Lightside take game 1. And I can now confidently say that I'm Wiz was completely wrong. Lightside take game 1 up against NOX Esports and are now at match point. Because of course they are playing a best of 3. Oof. In the end the kills are 8 for NOX Esports. Well, yes. They are 8 for NOX Esports, 21 to Lightside, although Lightside did die 9 times because Svikter decided he wanted to donate some of the gold to the dragon. Let's take a look at the damage graph. Well, let's take a look at Fatty P's damage graph, actually. That's... Yep. I mean, this was very nice. I'd like to welcome you all to the Church of Fatty P. I am your priest. Oof. Very nice. Solid game, I have to say. Super slow start. Super slow start. I don't know if I can see results of other series while they are in game, or while the series is underway. Let's try to look at the dark side. No. First time Shen, never screamed. So apparently I can't see the result of other series that are currently in progress, which is a bit unfortunate. DNA, very nice. I would have liked to update you all, of course, on Lundqvist Lightside and the other Swedish teams, Alphabet Esports and Lonomania Oldies that are playing right now. But unfortunately, I cannot. I will be taking a look at Twitter. Perhaps someone has posted something there, or perhaps someone could enlighten me if our Swedish brothers are doing well. While we are waiting to get into game 2, I will be taking a short break. We will hopefully be back shortly with game number 2 of Lundqvist Lightside up against NOX Esports. And Alphabet Esports are 1-0. You heard it here, folks. Thank you, Kit, for that one. We'll be back shortly.
been a really good player to take advantage of maybe a weakness they could exploit, although from last game I don't see that being much.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get into draft for game number 2, and I have a couple of updates regarding other series. Verdant took game number 1, it looks like, against typical boosted animals. As I said before the break, Alphabag Esports took game number 1 up against Carolina Black, and Esports took game number 1 against Lundqvist Lightside. Unfortunately, as a Lundqvist member, I have to say, unfortunately. We are into game number, the draft of game number 2 between NOX Esports and Lundqvist Lightside. And I think the losing team is the one who gets to choose which side they're on. So I think NOX chose side. That should be how it works. I'm not completely sure though, but I think that's how it works. Lightside now 1-0. And as you can see, we speed run the bounce real quick. Style is the first pick. Speed run the bounce real quick. Okay, for NOX Esports, they battle with the 6, the silence, the Shen. I want to face that again. Apparently, Sheehan is a bit scary. Lightside battle with the Resh, Piece of Fate, and Yumi. Aren't those game 1 bans, I think? And game 1 picks. Hello, are we living in a simulation? This is a time loop. First pick was Saya from NOX Esports. Saya did not look like the problem in that game. Saya was not that weak compared to Sina. She was not that weak compared to the other bot lane. The bot lane of Lightside. But compared to the rest of Lightside, Saya looked quite weak. And we are seeing something different. We see the Viego pick, which is completely the same as first game, but we now see Sina, I'm assuming at least, could be Farapi, but I think it's Sina that's going to be piloting Delusion. NOX once again picks Cybercon. Cybercon was not a problem last game. I think they did quite well. Bot lane was scary for NOX a couple of times, but they did not lose bot lane. So I can appreciate them picking exactly the same, but now they're picking Camille as well. And actually Arkin Teddy was doing quite well. But they're not switching things up the tiniest bit as of right now. Lightside hovering Leona. It's almost the same draft as game 1 as of right now. Now, does this mean that NOX are going to switch things up and ban maybe Irelia and Yone? The worst Leona pick in history, Torok Lol says. Hot take. Lundqvist Lightside ban away the Hecarim. Of course, NOX has yet again to pick their jungler. They ban away the Swain from sign up. But what? Because they think it could be Lucian mid, I guess. Lucian could be flex mid, but no one really plays Lucian mid, okay? Whatever. Okay, yeah. Lucian is a flex, so they ban away the Swain from Sina. Lightside looking to ban this Galio once again. Galio ban could mean LeBlanc, but then Lissandra is open, so it's not necessarily the thing. Aurelia gets banned away from Fatty P. Are we going to be seeing a repeat? Well, of course, we won't be seeing Shen, but are Lightside going to pick top lane here? I would have to assume so. And I'm also going to say it's probably not going to be Jax. Ooh, but it is the Poppy, and it is Poppy top, because, well, I guess it could be Viego lane, so it could be Poppy jungle still. Poppy, her W, steadfast presence, Ansel's dashes, Camille E is a dash, Rakan E is a dash, Rakan W is a dash, Rihanna has no dash, so that's a good pick into Poppy. She also has quite low mobility if you get on top of her. Olaf, last pick from NOX Esports. I think they forgot who are the Vikings here. We are from Sweden, it is us. Actually, UK kinda smurfed early in history, so never mind. Okay, last pick is the Azir. Ooh, I have never seen Fatty P play Azir. Wow. Oh, yes. Let me go here really quick. And I've done my part. Let's go here. And we are going to get it. Man, I swear I scrolled up. Me angle. Oh wait, whatever. Okay, we are into the real draft. We'll be having Camille against Poppy in the top lane this time. Once again, Sweden is not picking to win lane. It's picking, well, I guess Poppy could win as well. Poppy has not low damage. Now it's better if you're playing Poppy R4 anyway, but would suggest other things. Interesting. Leona into Saya. Solar Flare could easily be dodged out by the Feather Storm, of course. I see it. Lucian Leona, very deadly lane though. Olaf up against Viego. Olaf jungle, not exactly what I was expecting to see this series. But here it is. Olaf jungle with nerfed Conqueror, with nerfed Gore Drinker. So what does he build? So what does he go? He will go Conqueror and Gore Drinker. So it's I mean, yeah, it's just nerfed Olaf, I guess. Well, Conqueror seems doable, I guess. Wanted R5 Poppy report mid lane. Yeah. No Yone blind pick this time. Oh wait, Yone wasn't even blind pick. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. We have Azir up against Orianna in the mid lane. On Azir, there are a couple of different rune choices that you could go for. You can go for the Arcane Comet. You can go Airy sometimes if you really want to keep just perma-poking. But I don't think that will be the case this time. You can go Electrocute for short bursts of trades. You can go Lethal Tempo for insane late game. We will have to wait 3 minutes till we know what Fatty P elected to go for, because of course we have the spectator delay. I like it. Azir. I've never seen him play it. Makes me excited. And now we have a bit more of a standard bot lane, I would have to say. Saya Rakan up against the Lucian Leona. Lucian Leona definitely has kill pressure early game. The double tap from Lucian along with the Leona passive, don't know what it's called, but it makes you deal more damage with one auto attack whenever you proc the passive from Leona, which is a lot of damage. And I would have to assume that Dompunk is going Ignite on the Leona. Perhaps Saina is going Exhaust. That started to become, or which has become a meta on ADC. Everyone going Exhaust. Maybe we see Ely on the Saya go for Exhaust as well this game. Don't see as much of a reason to go Cleanse this game than that there was last game. And of course the Featherstorm is very, very useful up against the Shuriman Shuffle from Azir as well. Saya ended up being quite a nice pick this game. A very nice prediction from the side of NOX. Nice blue 1 pick. And for those of you who perhaps have not been watching the stream with sound constantly, or perhaps you just tuned in, Lundqvist Lightside took game 1 against NOX Esports. They are now at match point. This is a best of 3. And the winner of this match, this series, will go up against Belfast Storm tomorrow. The loser goes into the losers bracket up against a team that is currently unknown. Here you go. And I, speaking a bit more on the rune choice of, or keystone choice of Fatty P, I don't really know what you want to go against Orianna. I don't think you take Airy. That doesn't make sense in my book. You could go Comet to try to poke Ori out of lane. Orianna is probably going to go Phase Rush. Or perhaps she's not because it's Azir and she will go something else just because of that. Well, there are options that I will tell you. We are getting into loading screen right now. And once again, it is NOX Esports on the blue side up against Lundqvist Lightside on the red side. Now let's see if this works. It should be this. No, it's this. Hey. You see the little blue circle? Very nice. Oh. Oh, an Arcane with the flash this game actually. Nice adaptation because it's playing against Poppy. Makes sense. I like it. And indeed, Saina is playing with Exhaust, Dompunk, Ignite, Ely, Heal, Deep, Ignite. Orianna is going Phase Rush, and Fatty P on Azir is going for the Arcane Comet. Game number 2 is underway. Lundqvist Lightside up against NOX Esports Lightside with match point.
Summoner's Rift.
Both junglers expectedly with Conqueror.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It was nerfed this patch, I think. I think Olaf goes Gore Drinker. Perhaps I'm wrong though, and Gore Drinker was also nerfed this patch. Well, nerfed and changed a bit even.
Minions have spawned.
Very standard start from both teams yet again. Deep doing exactly the same thing he did in game 1. Went into the bot lane mid or bush. I think he went to the first bush and placed a ward in the mid bush. Recalled, picked up a sweeper. Victor placed a ward in his jungle. Reset, picked up a sweeper. And now, this time both junglers are starting on the top side. Godtur once again starting leashless. Victor getting help from Sven. And Sina placed an early ward in Tribush. Tried to put out the Olaf if he was going for some early shenanigans. Olaf currently full clearing. Victor skipped his Krugs. Let's see if Olaf will do the same. Looks like there might be a fight around the bot lane Scuttle Crab, that's for sure.
So predictable.
I'm trading in the mid lane. Both mid laners have taken corruption pot. I can see that Scythe has biscuits. I don't know if RP has them as well. This Victor, oh, actually completely missed that. This Victor almost got a kill in the mid lane. Went for a gank. Scythe was forced to flash, and now Victor does not fight the Olaf on the first Scuttle Crab. Instead goes for the top Scuttle Crab and will be picking that one up. Arcane Teddy's looking to try to deny it. Actually, Nox going in the bot lane. And, well, used an exhaust. Well, Sina used exhaust on Ely, so she wouldn't fall. Now, Lightside are walking up, and Olaf is here. This could be a nice engage from Nox, but he misses the flash W. Actually, Dumpunk dodges it rather. Not Dumpunk flash away, but he still gets taken out. First blood goes on towards Ely. Both summoners expanded from Dumpunk, and he still falls. It was a nice engage from Peep, even though his flash W missed. It forced Dumpunk to run towards Nox, and of course that enabled the kill. Dumpunk looking for something in the mid lane. Scythe, of course, has no flash, but they can't dive the Orianna just yet. Not when you are Leona and Azir anyway. Infernal Dragon, about to spawn. Oh, Diana actually going in for a 1v1 in the top lane, taking Architect quite low. Might force him out of lane. Poppy was buffed quite recently, where her passive, the thing that Finn picked up there, the little hammer that was on the ground, which gives you shield, that cooldown was reduced quite heavily early game. I think it was reduced by like 4 seconds, which makes even the rough matchups for Poppy so much more playable, and, well, the good matchups even better. Victor wants revenge on the first dragon of the game, wants to try to take it down without falling this time, and he has assistance. Dompong is close, will not let his jungler die to dragon once again. But NOX have something to say about this though, they're looking for it. God2 might be looking for a smite steal, but this is a 4v2 in Lightside are engaging. Nice flash, Shuriman shuffle from Fatty P, and he gets 2 free kills, and it's going to be the dragon as well. Huge engage from Lightside. That was such a greedy play from NOX. Only 2 members. Now Saya is 2 levels up. Okay, Saya just hit level 5. Okay, never mind that. That was very, very greedy from NOX. To walk up to that dragon when there are only 2 people. Great punish from Lightside. They pick up 2 kills. Both kills. Actually, the 1 kill goes on towards Dompong and 1 to Svikter, which also results in the first dragon of the game falling to Lightside, which it would have anyway. So NOX could have just given that one up and not died. Rift spawning in just under a minute, and we'll see if the supports reset soon. They just reset and came back to lane, so maybe the supports won't be roaming up to the Rift Herald. As, of course, as I did say that, deep on the Rakan is running up the river. Now Svene in a 1v2 situation. God3 is here, but he's taking Architect quite low. Olaf with the ultimate can't be disabled, but it can be killed if Svene picks up the 1v2. Oh my god, what? Okay. Architect, of course, getting knocked away by the Poppy ultimate. And Svene gets a 1v2 solo kill. Early sheen on Poppy deals so much damage, and he flashes, picks up the hammer, gives him the shield. He gets a 1v2 solo bolo. Now Poppy might be able to win lane. 300 gold, that's he shouldn't have, just went into her pockets. Svene picks up a Phage, and it's looking like, oh, Architect has to run away because Svene teleported back into lane. Oh, Healy getting forced to use his ultimate, gets ignited by Dompong. Fades back some. Oh, and Architect actually stayed. That's quite greedy. Has no teleport on the Camille, definitely does not want to reset here. Because Svene can just perma push. But Architect has to recall, otherwise Svene can just dive. Damn it. Like I said, Svene currently building towards the Divine Sandra, just like his Strangler. Victor is currently soloing the Rift Herald, and there is looking like there is no contest coming in from NOX Esports. I have to say, the mid laner from side was kind of invisible last game. Even though he landed some nice chains here and there, he was still quite invisible. Of course, Therapy on Dion was huge. Let's see if he can make some more plays happen and try to be a bit more proactive this game.
A summoner has disconnected.
We have a pause, hopefully it's a short one, where the AD carry from Lightside disconnected. Let's check if they have something fun to say. AD mental boom. Restarting PC real quick. Okay, so there will be pause for a couple of minutes. Look at Lightside's AD carry, Saina, is restarting her computer. And we take a look at the kills. Lightside are up 3-1. Although they're only up 300 gold. Let's take a look where the gold is at right now. Of course, Lightside has secured an Infernal Dragon that only gives you, or well, there is a gold value behind it, and it only gets better the longer the game goes because it's a percentage stats, AD and AP.
A summoner has
Sienna is back. We'll get back into the game shortly. But let's take a look at the gold in the meantime. In the top lane, Sienna up 500 gold against Arcane Teddy. Because of course he got that solo kill. Has taken 2 plates as well. Even though the farm is even, Sienna is still up in gold. And if we take a look at the jungle, it's almost that even. Godtur up 100 gold right now. Mid lane, that even. Sverre up 100 gold right now. ADC, easily up 100 gold because of course he got the kill on towards Dompunk earlier, the first blood. And supports pretty much that even. Dompunk up 200 gold. I think the stream might freeze in a couple of seconds. Yeah, there it goes. And we will have to wait because there was a pause and now the spectator delay isn't quite there. So it automatically pauses the game until we have... Okay, maybe it's not... I don't know. Well, back. Hopefully it doesn't freeze again. But it has something to do with pausing. It freezes after you pause. Maybe it doesn't even have to do with the delay. I don't know. But yes, pause champ indeed. Godtur is in the bot lane. Sienna is in. Surely is going to fall. He has to flash away. Now teleport coming in. Why is the ADC of NOX teleporting? Or the mid laner, sorry. Okay. Sverre going to push in that wave. Orianna will be picking up some of it. Maybe Sverre will get a plate for this. And Orianna gets absolutely nothing. Yeah. Sverre gets a plate, so Orianna loses gold on that TP. Loses a bit of XP as well. It is in the mid lane. Diana is here as well, Dompog is here as well, Godtur is here as well. There's a party in the mid lane, and Ely is not invited. Although the party was apparently cancelled, looks like they're going for a party in the top lane instead. Looking to dive Arcane Teddy. Arcane Teddy has vision on Victor though. He will try to run away, but it is surely going to be the first tower of the game falling 11 minutes and 35 seconds into the game. That time is correctly. Ah, 1 second off, unlucky. Godtur going on towards Sienna. It's going to be a solo kill. Very nice pickup from Godtur. Sienna gets absolutely smashed by the Olaf, but that's a very nice pickup for NOX Esports. This will also result in the Ocean Dragon falling in favor of NOX Esports, their first dragon of this series. Well as plates for Saya in the bot lane, picking up at least 2, maybe even 3 plates. Now Arcane Teddy going on towards Victor, gets a hectic ultimatum, and that was very weird interaction. And okay. Diet whiffs the Orianna ultimate, the Orianna shockwave. The blast cone from Viego was cancelled by the Hextech ultimatum from Camille. And he flew back into the blue buff, where Camille landed with her Hextech ultimatum, because that was where Sviktor was at in the air when Camille pressed ultimate. Which is the reason why Peep missed his W, because Sviktor was, well, dragged back into the blue buff. And after that, Victor used the E, got some movement speed. Oh, Sienna is going to die once again. E's away from Peep, but he's going to get charmed up. Maybe she's going to survive actually, because Dompog is here, Svian is here, TP coming from Fatty P. After we get a little bit of a delay with the lag, but here comes the Solar Flash, gets flashed away from Fatty P, trying to flash on towards Godtur, I think. Actually was Saya, that Rakan it was. That just E'd away, and ultimate from Azir was completely whiffed. The 1-for-1, both supports falling. And now here comes backup. Victor's here. Light is here as well. Svian is flashing in. He's going to die here. What was that? Lightside and diving in official games. I don't know what's up with that.
Turret plating will fall soon.
That was a big overforce. And NOX punish it. And Scythe picks up his first assist of the game. Oh, actually, Saya got both those kills. So she's now 4-0 and 0. 400 gold shutdown on the Feather Girl. Up almost 30 CS on Sana. Buddy P going for the Leandris Anguish this game. Meanwhile, it looks like Scythe is going for the Luden's Tempest. Second Rift Herald of the game is about to spawn shortly. Lightside has swapped. He puts Sven in the bot lane, but Sign in the top lane. Dana of course has teleport. Scythe does not have teleport actually. Gets it in about 30 seconds. And it's not going to be up when Rift Herald spawns. All2 going in. And Scythe playing aggressively in the bot lane means Sven can't TP him, but he deals so much damage. He could go for solo kill on the side, onto Scythe here. Once he gets his next heroic charge, he could go for the dive here for sure. Oriana. Looking tries to go for Paddy P in the middle, and it looked like, but Paddy P was fine. China also has used the culling, but I don't know why, and I don't know what it did. But it has been expanded. Scythe now recalling, has teleport, might be able to pick up his mythic item. Oh, Rift Herald resetting. Oh, he's not recalling actually. Staying in lane, and Vianney could go for dive here, but he looks like he's looking for a roam up or a TP instead. NOX are getting the Rift Herald down to about 5k now. Pete going in with the quickness. Only gets Dompunk and he gets stunned up, gets out. Dompunk down, taking another 60% HP. Rift Herald does fall, NOX take it. And now are they going to fight? Anyway, Dompunk now flashing away. Zaina gets ulted by the Emil. Paddy P goes in, gets a 2-man ultimate, gets taken down. Dompunk following as well, Zaina falling as well. Huge fight for NOX Esports. 8-4 in kills, they're looking for Sven as well. Sven gets out with the help of Olaf though. Nice pickup for NOX Esports, and they're looking to secure the mid lane tower instantly as well. Their first tower of the game. But they're not quite getting it looks like. Again, saving the tower. Well, actually never mind. Didn't quite get the hit on the back of the Rift Herald. So, the first hour of the game for NOX Esports. It's taken down. Mountain Dragon spawns in 4 seconds. Rakan just reset it. Lightside just insta-start this. This will be a free dragon. Arkin Teddy also in the top lane. No mana, no TP. Lightside doesn't start it though. Looking for a pick instead. Paddy P pushing in bot lane. Has his stream and shuffle in about 20 seconds. But as of right now, NOX aren't having any of it. They get the mid lane prior, push in the wave. Sienna will pick up that one though. And now Lightside are starting the dragon a bit late. And NOX are already here. Arkin Teddy is coming in, will be here in about 15 seconds. So we'll see after pick up the mid wave, and it looks like Lightside actually are going to give this. Second dragon of the game is picked up by 4 NOX Esports. The third dragon of the game, the second dragon for NOX Esports. Was the message that I was trying to convey. Oh, Diana almost gets picked by Peep using the quickness, but she dodges out with the dash and Gale Force. Will not be 0-4 yet, at least. Arkin Teddy will pick up the bot lane outer tower. VOD is extended for NOX right now. all mythic items have been completed except for the support. You see double Divine Sunderer. Well, Camille has Divine Sunderer as well. So both top laners with Divine Sunderer. Victor on the Viego with the Divine Sunderer as well. Godser on the Olaf as Conqueror, has Goddrinker, both of which were nerfed, which is quite interesting. But I guess there's nothing better to go on Olaf, so I understand. The mid laners, like I said earlier, Diet going for the Luden Stampets, has now completed it, and the Leandris Anguish. Oh, actually Sviana going for a solo kill in the top. Oh my god, is that damage? So much damage on the ward side. Flash away from the shockwave though. Victor is here to back up his top laner. Diet lives. Only expand shockwave, Victor forced to flash. RP has picked up the Leandris Anguish, as I said, and in the bot lane we can see Ely has picked up Essence Weaver and Immortal Shieldbow, super strong on the Saya. Meanwhile, Zaina has only a Gale Force as of right now. This game is looking much closer. Looks like this one will go late. 2.2k gold lead, and as we are in quite a dull state right now, let's take a look where the goal is at. Oh my god, what? Sviana with a 2k gold lead in the top lane. What? Okay, I didn't know it was that much. That's insane. Jungle 400 gold lead for God tier. Pretty much only the solo kill on towards Zaina that made that difference. In the mid lane, about that even 100 gold lead for Fatty P. ADC is a huge diff though. This Saya is super fed and this Lucian is not. 2 level lead. Well, 3k gold lead, almost 4k gold lead for Ely on the Saya. Then 1 level up on the Camille. Sports about that even in gold. And both mid laners are just scaling. They're just scaling. Scythe 0, 0 and 4 on the Orianna. Fatty P 0, 1 and 3 on the Bird, the Asir. I think it's a bit interesting that NOX aren't playing more aggressive when their Saya is fed. Gold lead is only 2k, but 2000 off. Yeah, well, Vienna has a 2k gold lead in the top lane, so essentially, I mean, as long as Vienna is not there, they have a huge gold lead. 4k gold then. I mean, as long as Vienna is not there, then NOX should just be looking for fights. Of course, there's a teleport and all that. Well, now there will be a 5v5. It looks like Arcane Teddy in the top lane. Nox are looking for Dragon. Arcane Teddy has teleport. Lightside are here 5 members strong. Well, somewhat strong. Sven is taken down to about 60% HP. And even though Lightside are here with their entire team, it looks like they're gonna have to give this Dragon up. Interesting. Not even gonna force a CB from Arcane Teddy. But here Lightside takes mid prior and they're going to get a mid lane tower, I think. But someone has to answer Arcane Teddy in the top lane. Are they going for the Baron? They could start it, but it's a bit risky. Sven is half HP. Nox know about this. They're coming in Lightside. Are looking for a fight, it looks like, but this is kind of flippy. our Lightside gonna get out. They're gonna have to flash over the wall. Gonna tries to get an ultimate, doesn't hit anyone, will hit the Olaf, but he has the unstoppable. Anyway, P gets a nice 2-man ultimate, but it gets taken down. And oh my god, what is this Baron call? And Lightside just, well, gave a free Baron onto Nox, unless Victor can steal it, of course. Can he? Can he get over the wall? Oh my god, it was quite close, but Olaf gets the Baron in the end. That was a very interesting call by Lightside.
Adapt or perish.
NOX Esports pick up the Dragon, they pick up the Babel, and they pick up 4 kills. And the Olaf doing quite well into the Azir. Obviously, Azir can't ultimate the Olaf if Olaf is in the ultimate. Well, he can't ulti him away. Olaf, of course, has to run around the wall when it's in place. But if, well, while the wall is in motion, it literally does nothing against Olaf. Lightside are looking for something in the mid lane. They get a flash on towards Ely, but he flashed away. Flash, top lane, ADC. If flashes in, gets him as well. If falls, but he might get Saya here. Could be a nice pick, but Saya doesn't die. Saya dies in the end. Now Victor is super fed because he's Saya, but he gets almost taken out. Ult away, gets taken down. Now Dompong super low, almost gets taken down. Saya now using the ultimate. Just shooting away on Nox. Nox still pushing though. And it's a 1-for-2. Lightside get a big shutdown on the Saya. They get a 1k gold. I don't know who got it, but oh, it was Victor. I think we ended up picking that kill up.
You will be where I want you to be.
I'm not quite sure though. Oh, Vienna almost finds Arcane Terry. Would have been nice if Paddy P or, well, Aina got that kill, because yeah, I think Lightside really needs to get something going for them now. Of course, they got a big shutdown, so, well, they still, while they still lost in gold, in total there, they still got a huge shutdown on the Saya, and they got a lot of gold, which they would not have gotten otherwise. Gold lead about 6k, 6.5k even, for NOX Esports right now. They are pushing in the mid lane with the Baron buff. Baron buff coming out in 10 seconds though, so they won't get too much done with this Baron. And much due to the fact that Lightside got to pick on Ely. Now I can finally fill up my glass with some nice beverage.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Arcane Terry picks up the top lane tower, the top lane inner tower, which gives so much gold. Quite recently, the inner towers, bot lane and top lane, were buffed to give more gold. They give so much gold now. They will give potentially even more gold next season, because there will be turret bounties. This interesting mechanic, as I will not discuss further, it will tilt me. Okay. Mountain Dragon spawns in 10 seconds. If Nox gets this, it means they have the one Mountain Soul. And they are engaging on towards Sina. Sina has no flash and she's completely caught out. Gets completely one shot. Arcane Terry picks that one up, and that's a nice pick. And they get a shockwave on towards Dompong. Dompong might fall as well, flashes away, but Arcane Terry will kill him anyway. 2 kills for Nox, and they're just gonna back off and take the... Oh, actually, are they gonna push mid? Well, not if Arcane Terry misses his hookshot on the wall. And they're trying to ult away. Ely gets him away. Now Lightside could look for a fight here, but Saya is not that far away. Olaf is picking up the Mountain Soul meanwhile, so Nox should just kind of chill right here. No need to go over aggressive. Mid lane Inhib tower gets taken down, mid lane Inhib gets taken down, Mountain Dragon gets taken down, which means NOX Esports claims the Mountain Soul. 6 minutes from now we will be seeing the Elder Dragon spawn. Ripple Mountain Dragon. There's so much value in just purchasing like DA or Sonya's this game, because you get so much armor from it. Thanks to Mountain Dragon, which gives you an added percentage armor and magic resist. And of course the Mountain Soul gives you a shield as well that Arcane has right now. Cosplaying Poppy gets another shield with his passive, and he tries to get a rogue charge on towards Arcane into the wall, but it does not. Lightside are looking for Arcane Teddy, but he can just hookshot once again. Flashes away from the solar flare from Leona. He survives. Now Baron is going to spawn in 2 seconds. Lightside are looking to get this one up, and they're trading instead bot lane outer tower and perhaps mid lane, or sorry, bot lane inner tower as well. But no, perhaps not. Sven is resetting. Diana and Dompok are still pushing, but the Baron is taken down super quickly. 4 item Saya sure deals a lot of damage. And NOX are looking for their first win of the series, putting us at 1-1. Oh, and Cyanide is going to die because Lightside are not reaching at the same time. Arcane gets a huge pick, and now he might reset and get TP, and they could look to end the game right here. Here comes the TP. Top lane inhibitor tower is going to fall. Top lane inhibit, and I think this might just be the game with a pick on towards Cyanide. RP on the Azure has to do something amazing here. First, Nexus tower falling. Second, going to fall shortly as well, unless he can get something done here. Here it happens. Tower has not quite fallen. Oh my god, the Shogat ultimate from Arcane Teddy. It's already up again. The tower will fall. Lina is up. Lightside has to look to make the stand right here. And Dompon gets taken down instantly. Sveni flashes away, tries to run away, survives. Fatty P dies to the Saya. Oh my god, Saya flashes in and does not die because the game ends. And that was... wow. NOX are mad after game 1. Holy. Yeah, and as we could see, Saya was not the problem from game 1. Wow, 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 wow. NOX Esports take down Lightside and brings the series to a final game, the 3rd game. Wow, I mean, I'm a bit tilted because Lightside, what was that Baron called? I mean, first of all, they group up towards the dragon. There are 5 people. Arcane Teddy is in the top lane, and they should, of course, advance. So they force a Camille TP, and then, well, when Camille TP, you just run for the hills. But they don't. So they just quite kind of stick around. Nox get the dragon. Arcane Teddy gets top lane out of tower. And then Nox were kind of running into bot lane, their bot lane jungle / bot lane, don't know why. Well, apparently they knew why, because they wanted to bait Lightside into going for the Baron, which they then collapsed on very quickly because they were not that far away. And, well, that first Baron just gave Nox so much. They were already ahead, but they got so much gold and XP from that. They picked up the dragon, top lane out of tower. They picked up 3 kills. They picked up 4 kills even, and the Baron gives so much gold and experience as well. And after that, I mean, Ely on the Saya was huge this game, absolutely huge. and we will be heading into a game 3 shortly. In the meantime, I will be heading into a short break. I will look at how the other games went, and I will give you an update on Verdant versus CBA, Darkside versus Flying Esports, and Ape versus Carolina Black. In the meantime, grab some popcorn, get something nice to drink, because game 3 is going to be a banger.
And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. 'Cause you got me play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mess me up, tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. And drum me round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 'cause you got me holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding. Hold on.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I fell, where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time starts down, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking, you're faking, girl. You never made a sound.
Ladies and gents, we are bam into Champions League of game number 3, deciding game of this series, and we can see Lightside are on the blue side for this game, the first time in this series, and the bans have already begun. Lightside banned away the Saya, I understand that one. Camille also banned away, Lucian banned away, NOX Esports banned away the Sigs, the Yumi and the Shen. A lot of adaptation bans in this game number 3. Means what is open, what is open. Well, there is no Lilia ban, and Ekarim is also not banned, getting instantly taken away. I'm gonna have to assume that goes into the hands of Victor. Huge comfort pick, and it would make sense for NOX Esports to pick jungler, at least in the first ban phase, or pick phase, sorry. Now NOX Esports, they're 1-2. Cannot be Saya Rakan this game. It could be something and Rakan, but it is going to be nothing and Rakan, because it is Thresh and something else. Are they going to pick away their bot lane instantly? Maybe, maybe not. Meanwhile, Lundqvist Lightside are playing against Esports in a super close game. I was looking at it in the break, and it's like 19-19 in kills. Maybe the game is over now. It was a huge team fight. It was super close. It was 17-17. It looked like Darkside were coming out on top, but it was complete madness. So it turned out 19-19 after that. Going to update you on that one. And Ape took down Carolina Black. I have to assume, because the stream has ended, and I don't think the caster rage quit the stream. So it looks like Alphabet Esports took down Carolina Black in their first series. Olaf is picked once again as R2 for NOX Esports. And then gets locked in. Super strong champion going into the hands of Svene, I have to assume. And now it would make sense to pick support for Lundqvist Lightside, unless you have something you really want to pick. They don't want to risk getting banned away. Otherwise, support makes sense here. Standings are 1-1. We are in the deciding game. And Ezreal is getting picked away. There's no priority on the support from Lundqvist Lightside. There will be no Ezreal Yumi gaming this game, because of course Yumi was banned. Now, are NOX picking their AD carry? No. No, because they lock in the Aurelia. Of course, picking it away from Fatty P. Aurelia has been available throughout this entire draft, or this entire series, in the first pick rotation, but then it has always been banned in the second phase by NOX. This time around, they pick it as R3. Could be going top, could be going mid. Not sure, actually. Other than that, Yon gets banned away. Jinx get banned from the side of Lightside. Obviously, NOX hasn't picked their AD carry yet. They're targeting that champion pool. Makes sense, because Aurelia could obviously going into the top and mid lane. And, well, NOX needs an ADC. So of course, you want to target that. NOX targeting mid lane champion pool even more. Silas gets taken away. Aurelia taken away. Jon gets taken away. Silas taken away. What is P going to be playing this game? Last ban from Lightside. Is he going to be yet another AD carry? Looks like it. Aphelios is going to be banned away. No Aphelios Thresh this game. Aphelios Thresh, a very nice strong combo. That is not what we're going to see. And it would make sense for NOX to pick ADC here, unless they have something insane craziness. Maybe it's already a bot lane. Twisted Fate gets picked, which should go into the mid lane from NOX Esports. Well, and of course, it's the Yasuo insta-lock. Oh my god, okay. So P will be on the Yasuo this game. Not that many knockups. Well, we have Stena on the Hecarim. Hecarim's E is a knockup, or knockback rather, which Yasuo can use the ultimate on. So single target can get absolutely deleted. Dumpunk on the Nautilus, that's a knockup with the Q, with the ultimate can get several people. There's some synergy with Yasuo and his ultimate right there. Last pick for NOX. What ADC are we going to see? I have no clue. Isa? Really? Okay, this is going to be a brawl. Yeah, this is going to be, I think, a bit more kills than game 1 and game 2. At least in the first 10 minutes, then we will see. So here, I will also take a look at how... Oh! Darkside versus Flung Esports has ended. Oh! And Darkside won, so it's 1-1. Interesting. Interesting. And actually, what? Verdant versus typical boosted animals, it's 1-1 as well.
I will wait for you to be better.
And it looks like the mice versus ESP is also 1-1. Okay. Oh, and yes. I can see some scores have come in. Masonic 1-2-0 versus PHZ. Sonomania lost 0-2 to Icerion, I think they're called. And Munster Rugby Gaming, I think that's their name, 1-2-0 up against Hyperion 5. Wait, so what's oh, HYS is Hydras, I think. Whatever. Ooh. Aurelia picked away from P. That's R3. Interesting. Aurelia in the top lane up against Kenem. Olaf jungle once again.
What's the worst that could happen?
EF versus Yasuo in the mid lane. And I mean, EF literally doesn't have a yellow card, or gold card, or stun card, or whatever you want to call it. If Yasuo can win wall properly. And I think mid lane is definitely a matchup that you can abuse with the Yasuo and the Hecarim. And I think if Scythe steps up a bit too far early, he's definitely going to have to blow Flash at the very least. And both of these teams are just screaming team fight. And then Hecarim, Yasuo, Ezreal, Nautilus versus Aurelia, Olaf, TF, Kai'Sa, Thresh. Both teams want to go in and fight. Wow. And let's see if P goes for Ignite, Exhaust, TP on the Yasuo. TP would make sense to try to roam up against the Twisted Fate. Could go Ignite, but I would have to say Teleport seems most logical. when you're up against a champion with a global teleport ultimate, or well, semi-global at the very least. Wow, wow, wow. And in game 3 of Verdant versus typical boosted animals, Verdant are currently up 16-6 in kills. I think it's 23 minutes into the game. 8k gold up. Interesting. Oh, no worry. This and this. Oh, I got baited. Ah, I got baited. Still 3 minutes to go. Ah, I got a bit excited. Well, we'll be getting into the game shortly. Spectator delay, and then we'll get into it. Game number 3, the deciding game of Lundqvist Lightside up against NOX Esports. Like I've said a couple of times tonight, the winner of this series advances in the upper bracket and will face up against Belfast Storm tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European Summertime, just like today, same time. And the loser will go into the lower bracket and will face off against some team. I don't know what team. Maybe, well, it will probably face off against some team. Not completely sure. We will see after this game is completed. Maybe, if all other games are completed. We don't know. Okay, so matchups. Yeah, I can't say a lot about these matchups. I am not familiar with any of them. Ezreal, Nautilus, very cool. Kai'Sa, fresh, nice. Both Ezreal and Kai'Sa kind of scaling. Kai'Sa could be going for Hail of Blades, which gives you a lot of lane pressure. Not certain though. You can also go PTA on the Kai'Sa. Olaf will have a nice game. You can also go little tempo Kai'Sa, I've seen sometimes, which is quite nice. When you hit the W, you wait for the little tempo to proc, and then you ultimate in, you're like, pew, 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 pew. Do a lot of bullets very quickly. Olaf will have a nice game. Yeah, I guess he will. Because it's hard to stop an unstoppable target. I feel like Scythe is going to be dived on in every single team fight and just one shot because he has no mobility. So he has to go for a stopwatch quite early. I mean, because yeah, team fights will be tough for him otherwise. And we are about to get into the loading screen of game number 3, and now I can try this. Bam, bam. And as well, not well. Soon I will get the correct overlay. This, yes. Now both teams have 1 win, right? Yes. That's the right overlay, and that is back up. Cannon with the Electrocute. Electrocute has become very popular on Cannon quite recently. I mean, maybe it has been for a while. I haven't really seen it that much before Worlds, but then everyone in Worlds goes Electrocute on Cannon. So surely there is something wrong about it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are into the deciding game, game number 3 of NOX Esports versus Lundqvist Lightside. The winner here, well, I've said it too many times. Winner advantage in upper bracket, loser goes to lower bracket. You don't want to lose, you want to win. Pog.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Has elected to go for Hail of Blades. Gives you some early lane dominance, which is quite nice, especially when you're up against Ezreal, who is, well, just kind of there in lane early, just scaling. Ezreal is not useless early, but it's definitely not the best early game AD carry there is.
Minions have spawned.
Are NOX going for a late invade here? Yep. They sure are, but Lightside will spot it out with a nice ward from Svictor. So they will know for sure, and Svictor will, well, just go for the enemy red buff and the map will be split. Okay, and Scythe. Well, if Lightside was there, then, well, I mean, yeah. Scythe was here to help. Dompong just pushes this wave super, or no, Fatty P pushes the first wave super hard. Meanwhile, Dompong and Sign are playing super respectfully, knowing that they can't push because Olaf is in their jungle right now. Fatty P places down a ward and they will see Olaf running out of their jungle, now pathing towards his red buff, perhaps. Svictor going from blue buff to enemy raptors. Now TF is looking to find Svictor. And Svictor... Oh. Arcane Teddy. It's quite low. Now Svictor running away. Has found an Olaf. Olaf with the red buff. Fatty P level 2. Svictor level 2. Olaf red buff level 2 as well. And yeah. Now is Svictor going for the blue buff then? Nah, he's not going for the blue buff. But Olaf is... Oh, but if Svictor knew that... If Svictor pathed towards blue and then looped around and went to red buff, that would have been so smart. But Svictor will get rebuffed this game, it looks like. In the first clear. Did Lightside see Olaf use that scrying orb? They do, they know exactly where he is, but they haven't pinged it out. And now hook from Peep onwards Dompong, but Svictor is here, and even though that hook hits, Peep is the one who has to flash. Now Svictor going in on towards the enemy blue side, but blue buff is gone, Gromp is gone. He could take the wolves, but Olaf is getting such a good clear compared to Svictor on the Hecker. Gets... Oh, another hook on towards Dompong. This time the Ignite is used. Dompong is forced to flash, uses the Q on the wall, gets away. Ide is still going for... Oh, Sina tried to block that one, but not quite do it. Dompong still survives, but surely has to reset here. Unless he goes for a hook on towards Peep. Peep is quite far forward. Hooks a minion. And now Svictor is here. Peep has no flash. He could go for the thresh, but can't quite get there. Svictor is actually still even on farm with the Olaf, but... Well, I mean, I guess he's fine. He's down one level. Olaf will pick up the red buff into the Krugs. Svictor has his Gromp and Wolves to clear out. He will be spotted out, so they will know exactly where the horse is. Arcane Teddy quite low. Still going in on towards the end though. Oh my god, this really is so broken. And it will be forced to reset. Arcane Teddy probably going to reset as well. Actually, Sienna is going to stay for that way. Svictor is here, so if Arcane Teddy is trying to go for a play here, and oh, he going? What? Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, that's first blood. I mean, yeah, I mean that's actually worth for Teddy. Flash Q onto Svena, picks up first blood, does fall, but I mean, Svena misses on an entire wave, and now Arcane Teddy gets the first blood, picks up a pickaxe, seemingly enough. And, well, again, he's going to be very far behind in XP, although Svictor just got back into the game with all that XP that he got to pick up. Both mid laners have reset and invested in full boots. Circle Greaves are completed for Fatty P, and Side has completed the Ionian boots. Boots of Lucidity, whatever they're called nowadays. Oh. Arcane Teddy, yeah, there he goes. Like, he has flash, of course he can go here. Or he has ult, I mean. Of course it's a flash out from Sienna. First dragon of the game gets picked up by Godtur. Looking for something in the top lane. Arcane Teddy putting it out though with a nice ward. Oh, looks like Sienna wants to reset and Victor is just here to help him out. Godtur is fearing Victor's bot jungle. This is kinda rough for Victor. We'll get the top Scuttle Crab. Should hit level 6 after blue buff, maybe. Oh, actually he hit it from Crab. I mean, he gets level 6 before Olaf. Because he got so much CS in the top lane. Now Olaf takes some Krugs. Not level 6, but he's looking for a gank in the bot lane. TF ultimate coming in as well. Dumpog hooks the tower. Actually buffers because Deep didn't quite flay. Well, he could have stopped that hook, but he did not. And Lightside get out. Well, completely free. They expend nothing. TF ultimate is used. TF will reset, teleport back into lane. Will miss some minions. But that's a big cooldown. The TF Destiny early game. Rift Herald about to spawn. And Nox wanted. I think Lightside might give this. Oh, side. He could go on towards side here, gets the E, and that's it. Oh my god, yeah, side is just deader. I think Toss goes on towards Victor though. Fatty P will pick up a kill on towards side. It gets taken down, but I mean, that's okay. It does mean that the Rift Herald should fall in favor of Nox though. Hecarim unstoppable. No, sorry, rather Hecarim E into Yasuo last breath. Picks up that kill on site. A big wave in the top lane. Dumpong is coming to aid his top laner. Yeah, they are looking for a dive in the top lane. Now Dumpong is here. They are spotting out a dive. Lightside are running away. This is going to be a 2v2. Gonna sticks around actually. And so is Dumpong. This is going to be a 2v4 shortly. Because Eiley is coming as well, but the wave gets taken and lights are out. Lightside are missing an entire mini wave in the bot lane right now. But they survive. Arcane Teddy will reset. The Kaisa and Thresh will run back into their actual lane, the bot lane. And actually, I haven't even seen this, but Eiley is up 30 CS in the bot lane. Okay. Kills are 2-2-2. A lot of 2s. But Nox are still up 1.3k gold. A lot of it comes from ADC, let me tell you that. Well, actually only 500. Top lane, most goldish. 900 gold lead for Arcane Teddy right now. Has completed his Blade of the Ruined King already.
I hope this works.
Yeah, it's true that ultimate did not quite work. Unless you were intending to only hit the wave. Which it actually looked like. So it worked. My bad. God2 looking for something in the bot lane, and TF ultimate coming in as well. You will get a stun on towards Sina. Sina has cleanse though, and Thresh going for a flash hook. Will not hit because of the cleanse. Should be Dragon for NOX though. And what is Victor doing? He resets. You're not really getting that much done. Like Lightside, just want to scale right now. Sven gets, yeah, he's gonna get solo killed here, I think. Teddy is, yeah, I mean, that was... You have to flash that stun, I think, yeah, I mean... Gonna get solo killed, and Teddy is now even further ahead in top lane. Will be picking up a plate, at the very least, I think, as well. Gonna has teleport. Oh my god, this is yet another engage in the mid lane though. Fatty Piggy picks up another kill. It's 2-0-0 on the Yasuo. And it looks like this we are in the church of Fatty P. Question is, can he carry? I think Scythe even had, or maybe his stopwatch wasn't up for use quite yet, because he had it in his runes. But now he has stopwatch, so it will be a bit more difficult to one-shot him. Victor gets a red buff. His first red buff of this game, actually. I think now Sven getting caught up in the top lane. Has no slicing maelstrom, will get taken down. God to using the ghost, and this is going to be a dead little rat, kind of. Deep does not get an assist. Teddy picks up his third kill of the game, and let's take a look at the... Oh my god, this already is going to get even more gold, because the first tower of the game is going to fall in the top lane. Look at this Aurelia. It's going to be up 2k gold. I mean, top lane is really rough for Sven right now. Here we go. Oh my god, it's 2.5k gold in top lane. Oh, Dumpun going for an ultimate onto Isa, who gets a lantern and says okay. Takes a bit of a journey into the air and then goes about with her day. Now Teddy is quite far up, but his jungler is here. And he has light dimension, uses it on towards Teddy. Teddy is quite far up, he's going to fall. Teddy is overstepping very hard. Dumpunk will hit this hook, surely, and Fatty P gets a nice ultimate. Gets a huge shutdown on towards, well, into his pocket. Now they're looking for Gothru as well, and oh my god, NOX. What was that? That was such an overextend from Teddy. He got a huge goal lead top lane after they get yet another kill onto Sven. He gets the first tower of the game, but then they take him down. Fatty now 3-0 and 1 on the Yasuo. Dumpunk gets 1 kill. I think he deserved it with that nice hook on towards Teddy. Teddy does pick up yet another kill onto Sven, but Sven, I mean, he takes that one for sure. And let's see how big Fatty P gets from that. Because Teddy, of course, he's still super scary compared to Sven. But that was a big misstep from him. Now, Teddy going in on towards Sven again, but Victor is here. Dumpung is quite close. Well, here comes the TP from Fatty P, and Teddy, if he's going to fall. Oh, miss ultimate from Victor. And this time, Sven is not even going to fall. It's not a nice hook from Dumpung, and Fatty P is on a rampage. This is big. NOX are looking to push mid lane though. Can they get the mid lane outer tower? They cannot, because Sina is there. They will look to secure the second Rift Herald of the game. And NOX secure the second Rift Herald of the game. Sven pushing in the bot lane. Teddy has teleport when he respawns. Probably Yeah, he's going to TP bot lane. Gonna has to run. Still a 3k gold lead for NOX Esports. And the CS lead for Ely has grown to 40 CS. That'd be pushing top lane, trying to take that out. So he's quite far up, but I guess he know that NOX want to go for the Mountain Dragon, so they can go for this now. Sight is going to die. Probably it's going to be a last breath from the Yasuo. Gets a nice tornado. Sight uses flash, uses heal, uses ultimate to run away. He survives, uses both sums, uses ultimate. That's okay. I guess NOX pick up the million outer tower and the dragon. The answer will be the top lane outer tower, but this is a trade that NOX wins out on. They get the bot lane outer tower as well. RB gets solo gold on the top lane outer tower. Oh, and they're looking for Sight once again. Will be a bot lane inner tower falling. I'll stick to this resetting. Sight is playing very far behind, very far back. $4k gold lead. Actually 4.5k gold lead for NOX Esports. NOX Esports are now at soul point, by the way. If they pick up the next dragon, they will claim the mountain soul, just like in game 2. And for the first time this series, Lightside is yet to pick up a dragon. Game. Beat up first dragon game 1, first dragon game 2, and now game 3. They have not taken a single dragon 18 minutes into the game. RP has completed his second item. He has Immortal Shield Bow, he has the Immortal Reminder, I think it's called. So he's trying to funnel as many resources into him as possible, because in 3 minutes they will have to fight the dragon soul. Oh, and NOX are trying to collapse on towards Sveni. He's alone in the bot lane, pushing up. NOX or Sight has his ultimate, going to get a Destiny on towards Sveni. Going to use Slice and Maelstrom. Can he get the kill on towards Sight? He cannot. Takes him down to about 40% HP, but that's a nice pickup from NOX Esports. If you take a look at Svena's items, he still has not completed his mythic item 19 minutes into the game. Of course, he went for the Hextech alternator, but nice damage from Eily actually. Ooh. Gonna needs to get his Night Harvester, plus at least a stopwatch until dragon spawns in 2 minutes. Or actually he's going for not Night Harvester, he's going Hextech Rocket Belt. And he needs that before dragon spawns. Because they have to fight that, pretty much. Six to 6 in kills. Gold lead. Slightly over 5k for NOX Esports. Powers 5 to 1 for NOX Esports. Explains a lot of the gold difference. Now let's dive in and take a more in-depth look at the gold diff. And you can see in the top lane it's a 3.2k gold lead for Arcane Teddy, even though he died 2 times. Still up. Well, he's died more than 2 times, but 2 times in a row, quite, well, yeah, quite overextendingly, whatever you want to call it. He's still up 3k on Svena, 600 gold lead for God Tour in the jungle. In the mid lane, it's about a 1,000 gold lead for Fatty P. Bot lane is also a big gold lead, 2k for Ely over Sina. Apparently it's Friday evening, as we all should know. Here is TV on in the background. It's Idol, so I apologize for that. Now they get the NOX get a nice hook on towards Dompunk. Oh, and Sina going in, cleanses instantly, but it was not heard or got stunned, so wastes cleanse kind of. Sina gets taken down quite a lot. Flash hook on towards Ely misses, but this is going to be a big fight. Fatty P almost gets taken down, taken really low. Svene trying to take down Arcane Teddy. Arcane Teddy lives with the Gore Drinker, and this is a huge fight for NOX. Yeah, this is big. This is going to be Baron. They wipe Lundqvist Lightside. They get a 5-0. And what can they get with this push? 21 minutes, 22 minutes almost into the game. They can't end the game, I think. They have a top wave and they might be looking for it though. They're not gonna end the game. They're taking mid lane tower, they're taking top lane tower. Mountain Soul has, or Mountain Dragon has spawned, and it will be the Mountain Soul for NOX Esports, it sure looks like. Top Indian tower gets taken down. And Lightside are looking to chase into the top side jungle. Because they know that, or well, they don't know, but they assume. Oh, they are TPing in. TP from Fatty P. TP should be coming in from Svene as well. No ultimate from Svene, but they get a pick on towards Peep. Maybe he's going to die eventually, surely. Yes, Peep is going to die to this Victor. Are they going to find Arcane Teddy as well? If they find Arcane Teddy, they could go for the Baron. Fatty P finds him. And if they get this kill without no casualty, they could go for the Baron. Gets the Q on towards him, get a nice EQ combo, and Arcane Teddy is going to die here. Eventually. And Lightside has to go for the Baron here, surely. TP coming in from side. Dodger side and Ely will look to stop this Baron in a 3v5 situation. This is a crucial moment of the game. If Lightside gets this, they could be back into the game, but if Gotter steals this, the game is just pretty much over. I guess Gotter gets caught up with a Q3 from Yasuo. Baron probably getting taken down quite low. Dompo goes in, Svene goes in with the ultimate. Like I mentioned, gets Gotter. Side gets taken down, Ely is going to fall as well. And could they turn on towards the Baron after this? Ely does not fall actually. He does, maybe. Sina misses the Q. Victor coming in, fast horse. And he lives by the peak though. Has the E, but Ely will live this and they cannot go back on towards the Baron. A lot of gold in favor of Lightside though. After a devastating fight, they find a, well, fantastic fight after that. Get a pick on towards Peep, get a pick on towards Arcane Teddy, and then go to side and Ely. You have to fight 3v5 and they get 2 out of 3 members. With, did anyone fall from Lightside? I don't think so. Maybe someone died. It was a 4-0, 3-1, something like that. Or, sorry, 4-0, 4-1. And he has now completed his 6-tech rocket belt along with his stopwatch. Nice hook from Peep on towards Sina. Sina has completed her Muramana, so there will be some damage increase from this Ezreal now. Quite substantial. NOX are now looking to not start the Baron. Ooh, they almost hit a hook onto Dompunk. Now the ultimate from side. They're going on towards Dompunk and Sina. This is a big fight. Arcane Teddy almost gets taken out. Has a GA though, gets taken into the stasis. Dodger's almost dead. Svene almost dead as well. But I mean, aren't Lightside winning this? Fatty P going in. Victor's going. Okay, actually, Lightside are not winning. I'll just opium. Sina almost finds Arcane Teddy. Does find her. Fatty P gets. Okay, this is it. Nice cleanse from Sina. Has to get a Q. Can't get an E. And okay. I think it looked nice from Lightside, but well, they got a lot of members quite low from NOX. But they only got Arcane Teddy. And this is looking like it might be game. Dompong spawning in now. Being in 10 seconds. Could Nox go for the end here? Maybe. I think they can. Vienna up in 5, Victor up in 7. I think this is going to be it. Dompong not quite going in, and this is surely going to be game. Nox are looking to win up against Lundqvist Lightside. They do. They win. They turn the series around. NOX Esports take down Lundqvist Lightside 2-1. And tomorrow they will go up against Belfast Storm. Oof, okay. Damn. I have to say... quite a disappointing performance from Lightside in Game 3, I have to say. We'll not go into too much specifics, but I think Svene could have played a lot better, or at least not died as much in lane. Now, Arcane Teddy overextended and died twice, where he should not have, and if he had not died there, then I mean the game would have been over in like 20 minutes, because Irelia was so huge. Yeah, Arcane Teddy dealt a lot of damage, Svene as well, because of, well, it's cannon. RP could not carry this game. Dyna did not get to scale. Was not that useful this game. And Victor as well, obviously, he had a very rough early game. I tried to get his mid laner rolling, which kind of worked out. But it did not go that well for Svene in the top lane, so it did not matter in the end. NOX Esports take down Lundqvist Lightside 2-1 and advance to play against Belfast Storm Gaming, I think they're called even. Tomorrow, let me press the NLC site and see if... Oh, are Darkside and Flung still playing? Okay, so as I can see right now, let me bring this up on the stream actually. Here we go. You see that Demise took down ESP 2-1. Yesterday, Natives, I think they're called, 2-0'd AAB. Lions Creed 2-0'd Baby Gorillas. Darkside are playing against Flung Esports right now. We're going to look at that in just a second. Burden took down TBA 2-1, and PHC lost against Masonic 2-0. As I said earlier, Romania got 2-0'd. Carolina Black got 2-0'd by Ape. Nox 1-1 against Lightside. Monster Rugby Gaming 1 against iFerium 5. And let me go here real quick. I will show you the Darkside stream in just a second. Okay, so this is how Darkside is looking right now. I will not be casting this entire game. Obviously, if you want to watch the stream, it's Wild Stars SC. I can link it in chat. As of right now, Flung are up 5k gold against Darkside. Let me go here and we'll go here. Actually, I can go here instead. And I will link the stream in chat if anyone wants to go watch that. Here it is in chat. As of right now, Lightside does not have an opponent for tomorrow. Now I don't know if that means that they won't have one, or if the opponent will be the loser of Darkside versus Lung, which would, I mean, maybe if that's the case, then it's Lightside versus Darkside, but I don't know. Oh, just 2-1. No, you said 2-0. Said easy 2-0, and that's not what happened. Anyway, tomorrow I will be back casting Lundqvist Lightside up against whatever team there is. Unless Lightside gets a bye, because as I can see right now, there's only one series that hasn't been played, and there is 4 teams in the lower bracket that don't have an opponent right now, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. But well, probably there will be a stream tomorrow at 6 PM Central European Summer Time. If you would like, you could watch that. Feel free to follow the stream if you enjoy the content. If you want to see more Lundqvist Lightside gaming. On Sunday, I am casting Lundqvist Lightside if they advance to the lower bracket round 2, which is on Sunday. I will cast Lundqvist Darkside if they lose, and they will be there on Sunday. And I will cast rather, Ape if they lose and get there. So I will probably be casting either Lightside, Darkside or Ape on Sunday, and the priority is in that order as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow. Feel free to follow the stream, follow Lightside on Twitter if you would like. Hog tweets, very nice. This is Lightside's Twitter. Well, you can see it on stream as well. But there's the link, so it gets much more easier. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Best days pass us by, and most long for a place that they never find. I'm afraid I wake up when I die, and it is too late to climb any mountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the greatest that you've ever seen before, and I'll stay eternal. about to lose my mind. I hope it's real. This life comes around. Just keep your faith and search for the fountain. Time is of the essence, the blood running through our core. It's best to not feel sorry when it's over. I will be the great